Eid al-Adha 2025, embracing the spirit of sacrifice and unity. In the vast expanse of time, certain moments stand out, moments that encapsulate profound faith, unwavering devotion, and the essence of humanity's relationship with the divine. Eid al-Adha, the festival of sacrifice, is one such moment, a cornerstone of the Islamic calendar that resonates with spiritual depth and communal joy across the globe. As we approach Eid al-Adha 2025, observed on June 6th in many parts of the world, including Saudi Arabia and the United States, and on June 7th in regions like India, we are reminded of a timeless story that transcends generations and geographies, a narrative of unwavering submission and boundless mercy that lies at the very heart of this blessed occasion. The story begins with Prophet Ibrahim, a towering figure in Abrahamic faiths, revered as a paragon of faith and obedience. In a series of vivid dreams, he received a divine command from Allah to sacrifice his beloved son Ismail. This was not a test of cruelty, but an ultimate trial of faith, a demand for absolute submission to the Creator's will above all earthly attachments, even those as profound as a parent's love for their child. Prophet Ibrahim, despite the immense emotional weight of such a command, did not waver. His conviction in Allah's wisdom and justice was absolute. He confided in his young son Ismail, who, with remarkable maturity and steadfastness, also demonstrated his complete submission, expressing his readiness to fulfill the divine decree. This shared commitment to obedience exemplifies a profound spiritual partnership between father and son, a testament to their unwavering trust in God. As they ascended the hill ready to carry out the command, a moment of profound spiritual drama unfolded. At the pivotal instant, just as Prophet Ibrahim prepared to fulfill the command, Allah, in his infinite mercy and boundless wisdom, intervened. A voice called out, proclaiming that the test had been passed. Ismail was replaced with a ram, a magnificent animal sent from the heavens. This miraculous intervention signified that the true essence of sacrifice lies not in the shedding of blood, but in the intention, the purity of heart, and the complete and unconditional submission to the divine will. It was a demonstration that Allah does not demand the impossible or the truly harmful from his servants, but rather seeks to cultivate piety, obedience, and an absolute trust in his ultimate plan. This act of devotion is commemorated annually by Muslims worldwide through the ritual of Qurbani, or animal sacrifice, serving as a powerful, living reminder of the importance of selflessness, obedience, and the willingness to part with worldly attachments for the sake of spiritual fulfillment and divine pleasure. Eid al-Adha is far more than merely a ritualistic observance. It is a vibrant, multifaceted celebration of faith, community, and compassion that envelops Muslim communities worldwide. The day commences with the special congregational prayer known as Salat al-Eid, typically performed in open fields or large mosques to accommodate the vast numbers of worshippers. This grand assembly itself is a powerful demonstration of unity, as Muslims from all walks of life, regardless of their social standing, ethnicity, or nationality, stand shoulder to shoulder, bowing and prostrating in unison. This collective act of worship fosters an unparalleled sense of solidarity, reminding each individual of their shared faith and purpose, and strengthening the bonds of brotherhood and sisterhood within the global Muslim Ummah. The atmosphere is electric with anticipation, devotion, and gratitude, as heartfelt prayers are offered to Allah for his countless blessings. Following the prayer, the act of Qurbani is carried out, a central tenet of the Eid al-Adha observances. This involves the sacrifice of specific types of animals, such as goats, sheep, cows, or camels, that meet stringent Islamic criteria regarding their health, age, and method of slaughter. The Qurbani is not merely a symbolic gesture. It is a deeply spiritual act performed with the explicit intention of drawing closer to Allah, echoing the profound submission of Prophet Ibrahim. It is also an act of immense social responsibility. The meat from the sacrifice is meticulously divided into 3 equal portions. One portion is kept by the family for their own consumption, allowing them to partake in the blessings of the Eid. Another portion is distributed among friends, relatives, and neighbors, strengthening social ties and fostering a sense of communal sharing. And the crucial third portion is given to the less fortunate, to those in need, ensuring that the joy and bounty of Eid reaches every stratum of society. This distribution embodies the Islamic principle of social justice and charity, reminding believers that their blessings are to be shared and that compassion for the needy is a cornerstone of true faith. The act of giving becomes a tangible expression of gratitude to Allah for His provisions and an embodiment of empathy for fellow human beings. Eid al-Adha also profoundly coincides with the culmination of the Hajj pilgrimage, one of the 5 pillars of Islam, a spiritual journey undertaken by millions of Muslims to the holy city of Mecca in Saudi Arabia. For those blessed enough to undertake this monumental journey, Eid al-Adha marks the most intense and spiritually significant phase of their pilgrimage. Pilgrims in Mecca perform a series of profound rites that mirror the actions of Prophet Ibrahim, thus reinforcing the historical and spiritual continuity of the Abrahamic tradition. These rites include the symbolic stoning of the devil, Rami al-Jamarat, which represents casting away evil thoughts and temptations, the sacrifice of an animal, the pilgrim's Qurbani, performed in remembrance of Ibrahim's ultimate test, the shaving or trimming of hair, and circumambulating the Kaaba, Tawaf al-Ifada, and performing the Sa'i, walking between Safa and Marwa. For those unable to undertake the Hajj, participating in Qurbani in their local communities and engaging in intensified acts of worship during the first 10 days of Dhul-Hijjah, the 12th and final month of the Islamic calendar, holds immense spiritual significance, serving as a vicarious connection to the global pilgrimage and a means of accumulating abundant divine reward. The first 10 days of Dhul-Hijjah are considered the most sacred days in the Islamic calendar, even more virtuous than the days of Ramadan. These days offer an unparalleled opportunity for spiritual reflection, repentance, and drawing closer to Allah. Engaging in fasting, increased prayer, extensive recitation of the Quran, fervent supplications, dua, acts of charity, and remembrance of Allah, dhikr, during this blessed period is highly encouraged and carries immense spiritual weight. Every good deed performed during these 10 days is amplified in its reward. The peak of this blessed period is the day of Arafah, falling on the 9th of Dhul-Hijjah. On this day, pilgrims gather on the plain of Arafah, a vast open space near Mecca, to spend the entire day in prayer, reflection, and supplication, seeking Allah's forgiveness and mercy. It is a day of profound spiritual intensity, often described as the essence of Hajj itself. For those not performing Hajj, fasting on the day of Arafah is particularly noteworthy, as it is believed to expiate the sins of the previous year and the coming year, a truly remarkable testament to Allah's infinite mercy and generosity. The spiritual atmosphere on this day, both for pilgrims and for those at home, is charged with devotion, humility, and hope for divine acceptance. Eid al-Adha is also a crucial time for introspection and renewal. It prompts us to evaluate our own lives, urging us to look beyond the superficial and delve into the depths of our intentions and actions. The questions posed by the spirit of Eid are profound and challenging. Are we truly willing to make sacrifices, not just of material possessions, but of our time, our comfort, our ego, and our prejudices, for the greater good, for the sake of Allah, and for the benefit of humanity? Do we extend genuine compassion to those in need, regardless of their background or belief system? Are we actively upholding the timeless values of empathy, generosity, and unity that this festival so powerfully embodies? In 2025, as we navigate the complexities of modern life, characterized by rapid change, increasing societal fragmentation, and persistent global challenges, the lessons of Eid al-Adha remain ever relevant and critically important. The festival encourages us to transcend materialism, to prioritize spiritual growth over worldly accumulation, to foster communal harmony amidst diversity, and to strengthen our spiritual bonds with our Creator and with one another. It calls us to look inwards, to purify our hearts, and to emerge from the Eid celebrations as better individuals, more dedicated to justice, kindness, and peace. Celebrations during Eid al-Adha, while unified in their spiritual essence, vary beautifully across cultures, reflecting the rich tapestry of the global Muslim community. Yet, the underlying principles of devotion, gratitude, sharing, and joy remain consistently at the forefront. Families gather, often dressed in their finest new clothes, to share sumptuous festive meals, which frequently include the meat from the Qurbani, prepared in traditional ways unique to each region. The exchange of gifts is common, and children eagerly receive Eid, monetary gifts, from elders, a beloved tradition that fills young hearts with delight. Homes are often adorned with lights, decorations, and fragrant incense, creating a festive and welcoming atmosphere for guests. These traditions, while diverse in their outward expression, are unified in their fundamental purpose: to honor the spirit of sacrifice, to give thanks to Allah, and to spread joy and warmth throughout the community, extending well beyond immediate family to neighbors, friends, and even strangers. The air is often filled with laughter, chatter, and the sweet aroma of traditional Eid delicacies. In many Muslim-majority regions, public services and daily routines adjust to accommodate the Eid festivities. For instance, in 2025, cities like Dubai and others across the United Arab Emirates typically announce special arrangements, such as free public parking and extended metro and bus services during the Eid period. These measures are designed to facilitate ease of movement for residents and visitors alike, allowing families to visit relatives, attend prayers, and participate in community events without logistical hindrance. Such arrangements highlight the deep societal integration of Eid al-Adha, recognizing its significance not just as a religious holiday, but as a major cultural and social event that impacts daily life. This societal recognition reinforces the communal aspect of Eid, ensuring that everyone can partake in its blessings and celebrations. It is also profoundly essential to recognize and embrace the importance of inclusivity during Eid al-Adha. The festival serves as a powerful opportunity to bridge gaps and foster understanding, not just within the Muslim community, but also with neighbors of different faiths and backgrounds. By sharing the blessings of the Qurbani meat, by inviting non-Muslim friends to partake in festive meals, or simply by extending warm Eid greetings, Muslims can exemplify the universal values of kindness, generosity, and peaceful coexistence that lie at the heart of Islam. These gestures promote interfaith dialogue and mutual respect, breaking down misconceptions and building bridges of understanding between diverse communities. Eid al-Adha therefore becomes a moment for sharing not just food, but also the universal values of compassion and goodwill that transcend religious boundaries. In our increasingly interconnected digital age, sharing Eid greetings has beautifully transcended physical boundaries, fostering a sense of global Muslim identity and solidarity that was unimaginable just a few decades ago. Social media platforms, messaging apps, and video conferencing tools are abuzz with heartfelt messages, vibrant images, and joyous videos conveying wishes of Eid Mubarak, Blessed Eid, from one corner of the world to another. This virtual exchange allows families separated by continents to connect, friends to share their celebrations, and the global Muslim Ummah to feel a stronger sense of unity and collective joy. It highlights how technology can be harnessed to strengthen communal bonds and propagate the spirit of Eid on an unprecedented scale, connecting individuals to a larger global narrative of faith and celebration. The immediate dissemination of Eid wishes, photos of gatherings, and videos of festive moments creates a dynamic, interactive tapestry of global Muslim identity, reinforcing the feeling that despite geographical distances, they are part of one large family. As we commemorate Eid al-Adha 2025, let us reflect deeply on the profound virtues it represents and embody them in our daily lives. Let our sacrifices be not just of animals, but of our egos, our prejudices, our indifference, and our self-serving desires. Let us strive to overcome our shortcomings and emerge as individuals who are more mindful, as we commemorate Eid al-Adha 2025. Let us reflect deeply on the profound virtues it represents and embody them in our daily lives. Aid, but also let our sacrifices be not just of animals. Let us share our blessings generously, recognizing that true wealth lies in giving desires. Let us purify our intentions and our shortcomings, striving to make the world individuals who are more mindful. As we commemorate Eid al-Adha 2025, let us reflect deeply on the profound virtues it represents and embody them in our daily lives, urging us to live lives rooted in devotion, not just of animals, but of our egos, our prejudices, our indifference, and our self-serving desires. Unwavering let us strive to overcome our shortcomings and emerge as individuals who are more mindful. As we commemorate Eid al-Adha 2025, let us reflect deeply on the profound